if there was a storm, there wasn't really tree towards the park, it would be a real dangerous situation. Nevertheless, people are saying that they can't believe this tree was felled so quickly and so close. The champion park remains an ancient oak tree, which until early this month had stood undisturbed at this top in Whitewet Park since the reign of Henry VIII. The tree was discovered in this state by council workers, leading arborists and local residents, and state of disbelief. What do you think? Why has somebody seen something? We've gone very wrong. Nothing wrong. I'm lost for words like this. It's such a shame, so sad that someone thought like this to happen. The trees on land leased by a nearby branch of Payne Carberry.
Thanks for telling people, oh, I love London, I want to go. Like, you can actually tell the police if you're poisonous.
Necessary measure to ensure all
Oh,
legal
seriously,
requirements were
going
met.
to a police station, there's a poster that says, does he not compliment you enough?
Council has now issued a preservation
Does he make you feel bad? Does it discount his abuse reported?
Trust says similar trees need greater protection.
Does he still not believe me? That's why when I'm talking to people on the internet, and I'm like, did you just call me a name? And they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, you can't actually do that.
The same standing on man-made heritage. Tree preservation and protection has been under the spotlight
In school, yeah,
network. Iconic 6-foot gap tree was chopped down in 2023. New shoots emerged from the base of that tree. Back in North London, the council says it's looking at ways to help it grow
a tree got unfairly. People are aghast.
Well, joining me now is Sarah Locke, who's the Chief Executive of the Tree Council. Sarah, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Good morning. What's your reaction to what's happening here?
It makes me incredibly sad, but most of all, it makes me really angry. Because this tree is nearly 450 years old. It was here in the 1500s. It's on a part of our historic castles, our stately homes, our ancient cathedrals, but it's not protected like they are. This is what's happened. You know, we're standing here on a spring morning, the leaves would have been coming out, there would be 260,000 leaves on this tree, and they're pumping out the oxygen that all the leaves, the trees would be storing that carbon, it would be a home for wildlife, it would make us all feel better, and now it's gone. It's not had enough protection.
So, Literacy Butlers, the company that runs Payne Carberry, said that it consulted all the legal necessary routes before hiring contractors to fell the tree. So what sort of extra protections need to be in place for trees such as this?
It's really ironic that this should have happened in a week when the Tree Council has published a report, which was commissioned by TERRA. We've been working with about 50 partners, with the Trust, with the cities, the Ancient Tree Forum, to
We
get
just
recommendations together for
got to
better
Oxford
protection for these
and
really
Cambridge.
important trees. So it's
And
things
let's
like
keep it there.
really strict legislation, higher penalties, maybe some, you know, if you have a tree like this on your land, you call
Even
some funding to help you, and there's some
dispute.
training for experts
Sometimes they would
to
just
make
call
sure
it
these trees
Oxford.
can live to a grand old age. But we don't want this report to sit on
Used
a
to have the
dusty shelf
Yankees versus the Red
nothing.
Sox,
We're
but
looking
there's
to
no
DEFRA and saying, come on,
Sox.
how can you help us make these recommendations a reality?
You mentioned much tougher legislation and penalties. What do those penalties look like, and how are they enforced?
At the
Type of
moment,
jokes you enjoy,
you know, it's very
or
patchy.
not
There
enjoy,
isn't
it's
enough
very telling
talk about
where your
the
mindset
cathedrals
is.
or they're great listed buildings and they are protected. Trees don't have that. They do if they're in a specialist conservation area, because many of our trees don't have that in any way.
Thank you, Sarah Locke, Chief Executive of the Tree Council. Thank you. So, John, Sally, a real debate about tree protection and preservation and how that protection should be enforced. Which trees it should be afforded to?
Nick, thank you very much indeed. It's true, isn't it? It's kind of one of those things that sadly we can take for granted. These beautiful big old trees. Yeah.
150 years into Elizabeth I was on the throne.
Oh, I thought they. I know that's how everyone actually talks.
Right,
Are you serious? Yeah.
That means it's time to get
Here, we don't do that. Like, this version of the news, there's like someone with a southern accent, and just not all the presenters don't have the same place. So here we have people from the north, from the south, religious tolerance is law
Residents in a block of flats in South London say they're struggling because their lift
because of the paradox of
past year and a
causation
half.
of religion.
People living on the Lecture Market Street exists
So,
say it's
no,
difficult
not
for
actually
anyone
allowed. It's literally illegal.
children and the elderly.
Yes, good, you're not allowed.
See the situation is causing all sorts of serious concerns. So what was your
To discriminate. And there are no buzzwords. Oh, discriminate. Oh, discriminate. No, no, no. Discrimination is just a stupid thing that somebody does when you don't have enough research or therapy. Stupid isn't a judgment, it's a state of being. For example, someone is hungry and they're thirsty, they're stupid, in need of education.
Hospital has seen the sight of more than 20 Bangladeshi students who were wounded in that summer's protests in the country. A specialist surgeons operated on more than 100 patients during a
Quite
last
silly.
month. All had serious injuries to their eyes after taking part in demonstrations. One patient still had the bullets inside his eye from last July. Travel board. Sounded out to New Allington remains
Spiritual strength.
And that takes us to the weather.
Hello there, good morning to you. It's not desperately cold out there this morning. Temperatures for many of us around 8 to 9 degrees. Bit of a breezy start to the day, though windiest conditions this morning further south. So a few isolated showers to start, with spells of sunshine expected this morning. This afternoon it will turn dry. There'll be long sunny spells around, and at times through the day it is going to feel windy in places. Top temperatures in that sunshine coming in at around 16 degrees. Average highs in this time of the year should be around 30 degrees. So this evening it is going to start off quite breezy, but as the night progresses, those winds will fall much lighter.
They're actually the ones
all
many people
areas
see as the ones still trying to light the fires.
sky, there could be a few misty patches forming, and our temperatures falling to around 1 or 2 degrees. So a much chillier start to Thursday. Thursday starts off dry and bright. There'll be plenty of sunshine around. A bit of patchy clouds through the course of the afternoon, with a chance of the odd isolated shower, and temperatures up to 18 degrees on Friday.
Leadership in your
Bernard
country.
is much more on the BBC News app, which you can download, or on BBC Radio London, where Aaron Paul is live
Sometimes you
until
forget
10 o'clock this morning. I'll be back with you
when it
in
comes
half
to
an
Trump.
hour. Good morning.
Presidents, I know it's so unfounded, but when it comes to the presidents, look, oh, are they qualified?
Hello, this is Breakfast with John Kay and Sunny Teachers. We're watching the clock because
It's been
in
around
about
a long time.
half an hour's time, exactly 7 o'clock, it indicates
And they've seen a lot of things.
shows how the economy is faring in the UK.
I would be more
Inflation
hopeful if I were wrong.
prices are going up. Then is the wholesale market in Birmingham for us this morning, poised, ready for that number to arrive. Morning, Ben. What have people been saying about it? Morning. Well, prices is what they discuss here every single day. Prices going up, and very occasionally prices going down. Have a look. It's a really busy morning. We've got individual customers coming and stocking up, and we've got businesses, cafes, restaurants, and so on, stocking up on fresh produce here from all over the world. And this is what the inflation figure reflects, the change in prices for all sorts of goods, like the ones that you see around you. Now, just to remind you, in February, the rate of average price rises, inflation, slowed slightly to 2.8%. That means if you spent £100 on a range of goods and services in February last year, those same things 1 year on would have cost you £102.80. The expectation from most analysts is that the rate of price rises might slow even further in March. You may well be thinking, how can you stand there and say that, Ben, when all sorts of bills have just gone up? Council tax, water, gas, electricity, mobile phone, broadband, and so on.
Think about it.
That's because those
A southern accent to the rest of the world used to be associated with the Wild West and action and
even if inflation does slow in March, we could see it pick up again and speed up later in the year.
has it been
When you look around
completely
here, you can see how
monopolized to its
globally
own
connected
country
the economy is,
as
projects all over the world.
dominating
And of course, the
Please betray the people that lay the foundations for you to be greedy. There is a respect for the sun.
Temperature about how people here are feeling. Pound has been trading here, wholesaler here since the 1970s. Pound, what's going up in price? What's coming down in price at the moment today?
At the moment, all the peppers and tomatoes are coming down. Peppers, mostly the peppers going up, and a lot of salad.
Yeah, good chance to stock up on some more tomatoes. You seem to the businesses coming here. What sense do you get of how businesses in this area, Birmingham, are doing?
I think we're not doing too bad at the moment because this is the only market left now in the whole Midland where we got the trade from all the West Midland coming in.
You see plenty of people coming in, their businesses seem to be doing okay, those who buy from you.
And at the same time, we got a lot of general public flowing in now.
Well, that suggests people are spending which is what the economy needs. Pam, thank you very much. You've got so many customers. We'll let you carry on serving them. Have a good morning. Thank you. Let's get a slightly bigger picture now with David from the Birmingham Business School. David, people will be thinking, well, how on earth the prices have slowed in March, if that is the case? What could that be down to, that's what we're seeing?
Obviously, declining oil prices have reduced consumer prices. That's going to probably be reflected in the March figures. But as you were saying, from there on in, we're seeing quite a few cost increases coming through, particularly the energy price cap going up. So it might see a decline in inflation this time before it then picks up, sadly.
And then the other thing where people will get slightly jittery about when they hear you talk about maybe inflation later in the year starts to speed up again is what will the Bank of England do with interest rates and borrowing costs?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. Now, the expectation is they may be reduced one more time, but it's very difficult for Bank of England because there is huge uncertainty. Trump's tariff may create a tariff war which could push prices up. At the same time, the US kind of stopping imports might see goods dumped into the UK, and that's a deflationary pressure. So huge uncertainty for the Bank of England going forward, which makes it quite a challenge to set interest rates.
Well, it's certainly interesting. David, thank you very much for explaining all of that for us. It is a very busy one. I feel like I'm constantly getting in people's way here. So I tell you what, I'm going to let them all get on with the trading. Goodbye, David. What the economy is all about. I'm going to sit and watch for these figures, and I'll bring those to you, the latest inflation figures. But Mark, when we get them, right up at 11 o'clock. Okay. You're all ready. Back to you. 20 minutes.
Just stand still then, don't move.
Make sense.
Yeah, let everybody else do their jobs.
It will be very good that we're getting inflation. I don't have any patience with that whatsoever. John is here. I'm going to, oh, I'm better than that.
I know. It was one of those.
When you can't be too disappointed, can you?
If you give it your absolute
Yes, you
give it
can,
100%.
because there were some
I know, I think that for anyone there watching and saying, give it all.
in the second half.
The second half, they do see one more goal actually.
Round tables. Good to the tradition.
I know, exactly. He said it all last night, didn't he? Yes, he was there. He was disappointed to get the win. Well, he thought it was, and it's warming his character got half the match as well. Playing key parts of it. Aston Villa 43 years at the last in the competition to get champions. That ended, but only just as happy.
So near, yet so agonisingly far. Applause from Villa's fans, including Princes William and George, after the most heroic of exits. Trailing 3-1 after the first leg, will soon see Mission Impossible. And it's just what Villa didn't want. Ashraf Hakimi extended Paris Saint-Germain's advantage when Nuno Mendes fired them 5-1 up on aggregate. The contrasting reactions said it all. Sure, it was all over. What's this? Security has perfectly narrowed the gap. Fans were starting to believe. So whenever it Conza scored again, Villa charge was in pandemonium. Suddenly they were just one goal behind. What an extraordinary comeback. Could Villa force extra time? Or they threw everything at their opponents? But PSG clung on to go through to the semis. Their
a golf mixed team event at the next Olympics with one male and one female athlete from each competing country pairing up in LA. They'll be trying to emulate Scotty Scheffler and Lipka, who won individual golds in Paris last time out. Golf is one of 6 sports to add a mixed gender competition for the next Games. Britain's Daniel Dubois and Alexander Usyk are in talks to fight at Wembley Stadium on the 12th of July. The rival heavyweight champions hold all 4 major world titles between them. Usyk's most recent fight was his second win over Tyson Fury. The Ukrainian says he's keen to fight for the undisputed title once more before he retires. Dubois was due to defend his IBF belt against Joseph Parker in February before Norris forced him to withdraw. And this is certainly one of the more stranger stories in tennis. British player Harriet Dart has apologised after she asked the umpire during a match at the Royal Open to tell her French opponent to put on deodorant because she smelled really bad. Should we have a listen to what she said? So there we go. That was the exchange that came in the net. It was at the start of the second set. She was overheard making those comments, as we heard there, in a match that she went on to lose heavily in straight sets. She has since apologised, Harriet Dart, worth pointing out her French opponent, Lois Boisson, clearly not one to miss out on an opportunity. In response, put up on social media a picture of her holding a deodorant bottle, suggesting that she should perhaps collaborate with her before the King's Cup. I suppose perhaps she thinks something to gain from the whole thing, but quite extraordinary, those comments. I mean, it's not a great look, is it? It's not a great stick to see that sort of exchange in the net.
There's microphones, and it
Exactly that.
everything. It's going to pick up everything.
You are never alone with a microphone. That's what we always need to remember.
Remember that, John.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
And it just shows you maybe Harriet Dart, because things weren't going well for her, was feeling extra pressure and maybe just thought a bad thing and it, yeah.
Emotional
Right, it's
understanding.
going to 6:45. Carol, you got the microphone on?
So you can stop telling me I'm really nice. They're nice. I live in a nice place where everyone is nice. Everyone is a guy. I told you. Literally just said this is live news. And this is regular live news too. That's what you'd expect to see. A head teacher snapped and told one of their staff that they were looking like a heavy metalist. Are you serious? Yeah, you can't. Everyone's life is stressful. And if one of the cogs of the whole system goes, the whole system goes. So we have to send messages so people don't feel, oh, remember to take out your anger on your staff. And just because they're your staff, it's like they are the queen's staff, actually. So,
As we head through the evening and overnight, our low pressure continues to take its rain, steadily moving northwards. You can see the isobars opening up in the south, so the winds here will tend to ease. And tomorrow, we could just catch the odd shower in southwest England, heading towards Bristol and Midlands. But we'll have our low pressure continue to move northwards across Scotland, so there'll be a slow improvement from the south.
TV
So
shows
essentially, tomorrow
and the
is a day
television
of
programs
sunshine and also
of your
some
own
showers. Temperature-wise, 9 in the north to 17,
and
possibly
don't
18
forget
as we push down towards the south. Then as we head from Thursday into Friday, you can see how we've got this
let's
area.
just do this for 5 seconds. And let's keep the monetary level. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be American. I am. Because. But I'm British. You understand what I mean. But I don't want to be American, and I'm not American. Does that make sense? I have no. And the eyes glowing. I do not. I said the place was pretty. Sometimes. And even that's not particularly true. Okay, you think you're the only one with the beautiful spacious skies and amber waves of gray and purple mountains. Man, we have Majesty here. We don't need them anymore. We do have some very Gaelic, alien level, like Stonehenge, Neolithic, emotive ridges and peaks. However, so let's just be really clear. So we're wondering how I'm British, right? So I'm not an immigrant. I'm really not. Just no, obviously. But my father is British. He was born and raised here, and then he moved to Jamaica. So we did the reverse, where he then met my mother, who I was never a Jamaican citizen, if that makes sense. So I've always had a British passport. I don't have two. I don't have dual citizenship. Does that make sense? I'm just a British citizen. If some of you don't know this, now you know. And that's what I tell everyone, and that's when you meet me, I'm like, yes. Also, my father actually has a British accent. I don't think many of you know that. I'm like, yeah, actually. Before I don't know, some of you don't have, like, some of you are getting back your core, your, like, early memories. But I remember the world before I understood it. And I remember being like, Mommy, why does that only, like, stuff like that. And in Jamaica, do you understand when some people don't understand something, so they just say stuff like, oh, you talk funny. They don't know how to specifically say, why do you sound English? So my father didn't pronounce R's, like, I have friends like Kemar, Kemar. He doesn't say threes, free sometimes, like people in Malta. Every now and again he'd be English, and then he'd be really ashamed because people laugh at him. And you know how some countries are, and it's not the country I'm in right now, it's the masculinity in the country. So the idea is you're not a man unless you talk like patois or Jamaican, so obviously you have to like David, you know, it's that kind of funny thing. And I'm like, I would kill you. Keeps laughing at my father. Don't worry. So that means my family's English. British. I mean, English, the British, that's like, I know, because that can mean so like, oh my god, I never heard that. Okay. But no, like, yeah, such is the nature. Technically, that should have meant that my mom is English right away, but that didn't happen until we moved here together. And then she like fired from like just being married to him, not letting him believe they were actually married. It's like, okay. To be real, my mother's father was more British. I'm almost sure my mom is a spy. Because like there's like so much stuff that like she told me, and I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean? Wait, how many things can you actually do? So it's a little weird. Yeah, she's like an athlete at this, at that, at blah blah, blah blah, this and that, and she read this many books. you get it. She can make houses, literal houses. Like I know, like I don't know. That's what I like. I literally watch people build a house from scratch. Yeah, that's like stuff people don't know about me because I'm gay and you have a really, like, do you know what I mean? Like limited perception of what things like what people are and can do. It's so weird. And I'm like, what do you mean? You think because of this I can't do that? I'm like, no. Why would I not know how to build a house? If you knew where I came from and how people are like, I'm like, yeah, how to build a house, a literal house from scratch. Hi. Morning. Yeah. How are you?
Your white house.
Yes, please.
Open your bowl.
Not during the night, but before.
I took some laxatives as well. I'm just having diarrhea.
Oh, how come? Oh, okay.
Because if I get constipated, I bleed when I go to open my bowels because I've got hemorrhoids.
Oh, I see.
So my stool has to be soft. If I don't do that, I'm in trouble. I'm really in trouble. So laxatives is the only way to go. Okay, let's put it in your armpit, close. Thank you.
On their return to the UK, Christine, the team and Harry were banned by the FA. And until recent years, she never really spoke of it again.
No.
Why?
We've done a lot of stuff, and I can only think when you get a ban, you feel like you've done something wrong. Yeah. 36 96, 151, 86, 81.
Okay.
Okay, it's perfect.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll be seeing you tonight,
Yeah.
and I'll ask the nurse if she knows anything about the wand.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
That's fine.
The justice of this story inspired Nicole to turn it into a play. Last night, the Lost Lionesses opened in Bedford. In the audience watching on some of the original 71 squad.
Having that experience there, like, coming home in that time, we thought, this is it. This is it now for women's sport.
Lived 100 dreams together. In fact, it would take another 40 years for the FA to set up the Women's Professional League. 50 years to achieve this.
So yeah, this Jamaican accent he has now is from TRIBUM.
Rick happened all that time ago, and then it
You know, it's like in Jamaica. Not like, you know, 'cause I'm not. But it's like, you know, you're playing dominoes and it's like, oh, you have to like slam it on the thing. And I'm like, I don't want to make a loud noise actually. I don't get why I'm slamming it plus they're alive. I don't want to slam them on the thing. I can just put them down like that. That's okay. No, you can slam it. They just aren't going to call you God or Lord or like you or stand up for you. Right? Because they're dominoes, of course. Yes. Only if it what? Took some things like you.
And none of this could have happened without the women who blazed the trail. Fascinating to all her things.
Right now, we talk about that change to Euro winning lioness Emma T, who joined us. She's just written a book. She has to talk about that, but also reflecting on that piece about that play.
So let's keep some more to telling.
Locally for the past year and a half, people living on the Loughborough Park estate in Brixton say it's difficult for anyone with mobility issues, children and the elderly. Residents have told the BBC the situation is causing all sorts of serious concerns.
It's a lot on your finances in that you've got to shop more often locally, which is more expensive. I've got a trolley here. I've just come from shopping. I've got this trolley here.
Show
I've
you
got a lower
everything,
back
and I'll let
problem. I'm having
you
to walk 5
spirit in
flights
you.
of stairs to see if there's anyone to help me. So it's a big problem.
While the Guinness partnership, which manages the block, says it tried to repair the lift but realised a replacement was needed, and work on the new lift will start in the next couple of weeks, and that they will provide appropriate compensation to residents. Parents across London will find out later which primary school they've been offered for those children due to start in September. But due to a declining birth rate here in the capital, demand for places has fallen sharply over the last decade or more, forcing some schools to merge or close in recent years. Inner London has seen the biggest drop in demand. London Council predicts a further fall of 3.6% in the number of new reception pupils over the next 4 years. A former postmistress from Surrey who was wrongly jailed while she was
Right?
pregnant
My mom should have been
due to
British
release
from the
on
time
today.
that they got
Sima
married.
Misra is among those who
She had to come
for
here
justice for the victims of the Horizon
and
Post Office
live for
scandal.
6 or
She
7
was
years or
sentenced to
something like
15
this
months in
before
prison in 2010 after an audit found apparent
they
discrepancies
granted
in
her
claims. Her conviction was quashed
since.
by
But I'm
court.
sure some of these
And that takes us to
things,
the latest on the travel board. Sandy Lance to New Abington.
they're not how it's supposed to be. It's like people within the system did their own thing, and if actual higher level people thought like her, they'd be like, what? You know that, you know, there's like immigrant jealousy here, like whatever. Like it's actually really dumb. I didn't know about it till I been in recent specific. But it's just like people were like, oh, how long you've been in this country? Like, oh, I've been here longer than you, and like just stuff like that. Like there's like immigrant, I'm basically being treated like the most un-Britishly, un-English by people who aren't British or English. And it same thing with America. Like when I go to America, that's the thing. When I go to America, they're just like, you're like, you know. But the people who have a chip on their shoulder about being American, it's almost like I had to do this and this and this, and you just stroll in, or like just weird shit like that. Like that's the end. So my family were all British enough. Some people don't know that. Like I don't have to tell you I'm Jamaican actually. I literally can just say like, look, that's the past. We live here now. We're English. Everyone's out, but it's always where are you from? Where are you from? Always somebody that's not from the country asking where I'm from, and then like other people are do that, and it's not like race. It's like anybody. It's like white people who are like Polish or some like other European country that nobody cares about, or like think because they're white, they can kind of like bypass being an immigrant. So they're like, yeah, but I'm white, right? So like, treat me like a British. Like, so annoying. I remember meeting this woman once, and she just had the thickest fucking European accent literally ever knew. I couldn't even understand her. I was like, where are you from? She was like upset, like kind of like, I'm English. Like, no, you're fucking not. Where are you from? Be very careful with those people. They're not as white as they look. Okay? They act like, and I mean this with full sincerity, the blackest, most greediest, most orphaniest, like, do you get what I mean? Like, it's the kind of person that looks like they're gonna like ask you if you want some tea, but they'll literally steal like your underwear or something because it was like Victoria's Secret. Like, I'm talking, they look like the queen, but they act like nobody looks like the queen. But you know what I mean? They're horrible. Like, they're just horrible. Um, and they come with like these weird personalities. Like, oh, I don't drink and I don't smoke. It's like, and I'm like, okay. You know how British it is to drink and smoke? You just completely made yourself a boring person to me. I don't know why you keep announcing it. Like, and especially the new wave of American Christians that just are on this alcohol. Like, get the fuck up. People are gonna kill you. What are you gonna do? Make alcohol illegal? Like, force people to stop drinking? I'm gonna fucking kill you if you come for me. I'm alcohol. I'm a cigarette. It's like, I'm actually serious. Stop announcing that you're a boring person to everybody. You're not. I mean, you are. Stop it. Stop the pride. There's no pride that you don't drink. There's no pride. I'm gonna take your pride from you. There's no pride. Stop announcing it. Stop announcing it. You're literally an idiot because I don't hear you making any health claims. You're not talking about how you're free from cancer. You're not talking about you're not. It's just some kind of stupid social dilemma. Shut the fuck up. People used to smoke on the tube. People used to smoke in restaurants, and like, I have been three churches I go to here, and only the fucking immigrant black ones with like Jamaicans pile up in them. Like, don't drink and don't smoke. I'm not gonna disclose. At first, I used to because it's like, oh, come for me, but like now it's like people are actually going to the places that I go and trying to change them just to take away my bragging rights. Like when I go, like, what? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, no, my church that I go to, we literally go to the Three Stags right when it's done. Like, bye. Uh, Not before a spot of tea, but I'm a little bit too warm blooded to the tea all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm actually hot. So, woo over a fucking uh I don't know how you guys like do burgers. Like, you usually like gourmet. We just have burgers. You see, like I told you, the blood clots are everywhere. Um, and like, I guess when I was trying to show you on camera, it was you couldn't see it, so you were just kind of like, is he crazy? I'm like, no, that's like a massive blood clot right there, here. It's the way they look at me. They were like, wait, what? It's, I don't know. I went for an ultrasound. They were like, it's all over your right hand. All we did was just put a catheter in, and I was like, all you did was just put some. I was like, don't put things in my body. And the amount of times I literally said it as well, and then they had to switch it to the next arm because they thought I was being dramatic. And then this one started to like clot up as well, and I'm like, yeah, in the end I had to use magic, as in like when the nurse tried to put, just the immigrant nurses are horrible here. Like just them, and just the ones that and the ones that are just the chip on the shoulder ones. Like there was one, and she was wearing a hijab, but she wasn't Muslim. Um, and she had the British accent, but she wasn't English. And she thinks she's one of those like better than me people because she like studied medicine or some shit. Dumb bitch come over first question. Is that an accent? Like, where you from? And I'm like, somewhere, hopefully, where you don't come from, and somewhere where I go back to that. Everything I've said, they've had to do. I was like, don't put the fucking thing like as I give it to me orally. But you said you're stirring things up, so like that's the kind of childhood nature I'm dealing with here. I'm like, I don't remember telling you I was throwing pills up, and you still could have tried. And when I threw it up, then switched to the IV. You just were either eager to get a needle in, and now they took my wand because I embarrassed them with magic. Like telekinesis manifested. And when they tried to put the goddamn drip in me, the bag exploded. Literally exploded, and the whole fluid went on me, and I was like, but I was not surprised. I just literally looked at her like, I did tell you not to do it. So people are jealous of British people, and British people are too nice. We actually need to get mean. We need to get a little bit Trumpy, and just say, look, if you're not British, get the fuck out. Literally, because that thing. Like it. I am literally telling you, as somebody that's underground, every single one of them sound like, if I didn't think any better, I'd say it was a coordinated attack. I was like, I cannot meet so many of you from different places, different boroughs, different like experiences, and you said the same exact line. You all hate the country. You all are upset about this and that, and how they ban your personal religions and blah 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 blah. You all said the same thing. Oh, this country doesn't take care of people, and I'm like, you're not English. Literally, some guy yelling at the top of his voice in some massive Polish accent about how England don't take. Why don't you go back to Poland and yell at that government? Enough Polish people that live in England. Go back to Poland, literally. Go back to Poland. Go back to Latvia. Go back to those places and complain about that government. They're literally taking the fucking piss. Like, I'm not the only one. I've literally heard an English nurse out there just being like, can you guys stop talking in your own language when we're at work? It's like you're on a floor, right? Say there's like 20 nurses. There's like 5 or 6 of them from the same country, then think them can take over the whole floor. Yelling to each other and then I'm like, excuse me? What she said actually, shut the fuck up. I don't know what you're saying. So I'm gonna need you to speak in a manner everybody can fucking understand. Are you guys literally okay?
this isn't the biggest pile I've seen, but this is becoming a familiar sight on the streets of Birmingham.
And literally, and the only people who you know, the British nurses were quite happy to get a reading from me, right? But none of the fucking Africans and the fucking I literally am actually turning into an actual Nazi. Do you understand? I'm turning. I'm not saying, oh, I've been battling this. I'm saying I'm literally being like, oh my god. I'm turning into a Nazi. I'm turning into a Nazi. But not the fucking, like, you get it? Not the fucking Africans. Not the fucking people who think they're better than everybody. No. It's illegal next door. Are you a Christian? What's that? Yeah. Even when the other woman come over here about like, oh, I know, oh, what's that? I just say it in your own language. I know that you just said that's a derogatory term for magic, like superstition, and so everybody know about it. But then when I ask about the wand, it's, oh, we don't know. I'm literally not joking when I say just send me the white people. And just send me the people that work in it. That I'm literally serious. And I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't care if you think it works out for you, and that don't mean that there's no white corrupt people, or there's no, because you know the dark side of that whiteness is to use people of another race, because you like you as a white person not gonna tell them to fuck off. What you gonna tell? But you're gonna use your immigrant friend to tell them to fuck. Like, don't do that. Don't use people to send messages for you. You send the message. That don't make no sense. You having a person is just the person sending the message, not you. It's like you screw up and you would rather say, I'm sorry. Don't send somebody else to be like, sorry, or in some fucking other accent. It doesn't actually make sense. Does that make sense to you? Either don't say sorry, or don't say what you're saying, but don't send somebody else to say it. Say it yourself, or don't say it at all. I don't understand why I've been sending this message to the government and I'm not seeing a crackdown on immigration and a crackdown on like, I don't get it. Like, in my head, I'm trying to think, is it true? Are white people evil? Are British people evil? What ulterior motive, what other goal do you have in your mind? Like, why are you not just doing what I say right now? Why are you not just putting up material like, all right, guys, there seems to be a reverse culture going on. Now British people are being attacked by immigrants who are endlessly ungrateful for any support that we offer. Like, you need to stop. And you know what, too? There are some white people who practice that. They would rather lose and look innocent than win and look like a bad person. I notice. Don't do that. It's so stupid. And I actually saw someone, they admitted it. You know, I will basically go out of my way and suffer because I don't want to be seen as the bad guy. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You're literally willing to literally lose and sacrifice stuff you'll never get back for the image of a group of people that you claim not to care about. And I ask directly, is it to save image because the group of people are stronger than you and you're afraid of retaliation? They're like, no. So it's just emotional weakness. It's so stupid. Like some people are like that. Like, I'm like, don't do that. It won't work out. Okay? And you know, that's why I've been going through things where people have stolen my passport and my document. I'm like, so what? Like, dude, there's a record of everything. I can just get that back. How many fucking times do I tell you I'm British? That's how I know when someone knows me from YouTube, because you're watching the American accent. Like, literally, you guys, I could just be Fred. I could just be playing an American accent character on purpose, and I literally am, and told you that I was doing it. I literally said, bro, it's just an international fucking accent. Like, stop being obsessed. How many of you claim you even have feelings for me, you don't even know where I'm from? The fact that you even say it like that, I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's so, like, over the top and American. Like, shut the fuck up. Do you know, like, people just, narcissism just doesn't exist in England because it's too emotional? Does that make sense? Americans are so whiny. All you care about is, like, relationships and kids. It's actually really sad. As long as you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you think you're winning in life. You could literally be broke and poor and stupid and even ugly and untalented, but you think you're in a relationship, so that fixes everything. So when I hear American, oh, marry me and get a green card, I'm like, ew. You marry me and become British. Are you fucking kidding me? So, if in case some of you wondering about, like, Oliver Orange, let me tell you something. Oliver is literally not handling the whole thing. Like, I literally said it was a joke. He doesn't believe me, nor does anyone believe me, because I was trying to prove a point. I'm better than all of you. I'm a better actor, I'm a better hypnotherapist, and you do what I say. You believe what I tell you to. So you should be lucky that I don't do worse things to you, but you need to let it go. Okay? Everyone needs to, like, let it go. With all the people, anyone I give attention to, let it go. It's like I can still feel people lingering, and I'm like, see, I don't like that. I'm boss. I'm in charge. I pick, and when I'm bored, I stop. I don't do you telling me to continue afterwards, so nobody cry. Do you understand? You keep acting like I'm too afraid. I'm not a pussy. If I am heartbroken, I'll just tell you. I'm not. Do you understand each other? But it was a good thing to help other people go through. And I ruined your career. Because everyone thought you were a nice person and they discovered that you weren't. You were my competition and I took you out. You were trying to be golden boy, pretty, like, oh, look at me. I'm Oliver Brennan. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm Oliver Brennan. You are a weird little spastic, bug-eyed, like a botched up version of Asa Butterfield. Did we understand each other? People don't get it. You know, I'll sort of just be like, you know, um, oh, I'm